See? And she could bring friends over and they could do 2 times the hooking.
I do not like this creek. I'm just letting you know right now.
You poop in that too.
Two best friends with the attention span of a goldfish. We'll literally talk about anything and everything, and at some point, we'll argue about it. It's time for the Arguing Goldfish podcast.
Heirloom roses or okay.
Well, no, they're all have patriotic names.
Okay.
Now we had our Rose Guild president created a hybrid for the bicentennial.
Okay.
Mary Pickersgill rose, which has been officially recognized.
Okay.
And unfortunately, we lost a couple bushes on that side, but we have the bushes against the theater wall and a couple of them in the
While touring the house, you'll hear her story from Mary and her family, as well as
So is there Mary's Pickersgill? Mary Pickersgill?
Marigolds.
Not
While
marigolds.
inside the house, we
Magnolias.
ask that you refrain from flash photography and
No.
from bringing
Oh, no.
any food and drink inside. Enter another item number.
This was all a neighborhood.
Hang up and call back
So if
later.
you saw the pictures on the kiosk next to the light-up house, you could see went up to the early 1940s. I do not know when they took down the rest of the neighborhood. But yeah, foundations are still under all the
Oh wow.
And this is the size of the flag, 30 by 42 feet.
Oh, no kidding.
Enter another
Oh
item
yeah.
number.
I keep forgetting. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the size of the original size of the flag.
Okay.
30 by 42 feet, 15 stars and 15 stripes. Do you know who states 14 and 15 are? Vermont and Kentucky. Yay!
Vermont and Kentucky.
Vermont and Kentucky.
Wait a minute. That's all that flag was in size? And that was considered a big flag?
At that time, hand sewn and flown from a flagpole.
Item number.
Pardon?
Followed by the pound sign.
Did you see the little snippets of fabric?
Yeah, but I'm saying that looks like it would be hundreds of.
I think the Smithsonian guesstimated about 80.
Where Grace Wisher married the Prentice.
The thing is, it's rather ungainly, so it did take 12 men carrying it out because it is so
Grace was
long.
13 in 1813.
It was not heavy. Now, we do have a flag in the parlor, which is made of wool, but it's the type of wool you would use for a heavy winter overcoat.
God.
That one weighs a lot.
Did they ever fold this flag like a traditional flag? No? Okay.
Not that I know of.
Gotcha.
No, they brought a duffel bag and stuffed it in the duffel bag. Well, nicely. Stuffed it
And
nicely.
stuffed it
I
nicely.
think Tasha asked earlier, are these roses from the original period?
No.
They're patriotic. This is Veterans Honor here. Oh, they get as big as dinner plates sometimes. And all the rest of them, we've got the Peace Rose, we have the Abraham Lincoln Rose, and a bunch of others. There is. And somewhere in the museum, in the files, are the plans and the names of each of these bushes. I'd love to put little signs out.
Sure, absolutely.
So,
Can you name one for Sterling? Can we have a Sterling rose?
well, we'll see. You have to die first.
It will die now.
Sterling had a question. Is the air conditioner, is that original?
Yes, it is. It is really, in fact, they had little boys that would turn the water wheel.
Where's that wheel at?
Oh, we replaced it with squirrels.
Oh, okay.
This is the actual building.
This is the actual house.
Because
this was a duplex. Her next door neighbor had a.
Was Betsy Ross.
No, I think she was gone by then.
Okay, good. Nasty tenant.
She had.
construction, the
Followed
way
by
it
the
goes
pound sign. Or you can
See that
hang up
window?
and call back later.
Yeah, the
It
new
is.
curvature.
It was. The next door neighbor actually had a finished third floor, where Mary has only an attic. But it is. Now, those brick are fairly new, coming from the time when they demolished the neighbor's duplex here. But most of these here
Item number.
are original, and this is what's called a Flemish
till we get
bond.
Talk about this at the Robert House, the oldest house in Baltimore,
Uh-huh.
where it's not straight. Like the lines aren't completely straight like they are today, like the building behind you. It's
They did
very
their best.
well, yeah, basically, yeah. 'Cause
These were the bricks that we were talking about over here. No, these extra ones over here.
No, those are modern.
Those are modern.
Those are
Okay.
modern.
Do you have
Those are again left over.
Do you have a firm inventory of that?
Oh, heck no.
So,
Oh, stay away from the bricks,
so
Kofi.
the bricks, if these were original, because this was a brick town, they weren't all uniform. They were uniform as they could be.
As uniform as they could be, and they did
And
pretty
you see
good.
the bell?
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, like I said, this is called a Flemish Pond. So this is again the way they tried to construct
Center course
the other two buildings as
Yes.
they were built through the years.
Yeah, this is the thing that amazes me most. This corner.
I love, yeah, this is kind of cool.
I don't know why.
Baltimore.
Just different.
But they did everything for a reason back then. Like, look how small this door is compared
30
to
by
how big
42
they are.
feet.
Now this has been renovated several times as well. There used to be two doors on the east side of the house. And this was, they put in a screen door here.
Okay.
And then when it became a museum, then they returned it to what it might have looked like in Mary's time.
From Mary and her family.
All right,
Any
well,
known photos of this building?
pardon?
Any known photos of this building?
At the earliest, I don't know when the earliest, I would say the very late 1800s, early
There's
1900s.
actually a photo of it.
Yes,
Oh, I
yeah,
haven't seen it.
yeah, it's really neat. I wonder what happened to all the people in the film.
Just
The
the
picture.
whole thing. It's like,
Mhm.
because the photo, what time they start doing photography? 1800s.
Something
70,
around there.
yeah, maybe even earlier than that.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So, well, watch your step, watch your head, and just follow the numbers, the number and the pound sign.
Oh, I see. That's what
you
they
guys
are.
are done going back.
Cool. So we're at 2 right here.
Yeah. There you go. I do have sitting chairs. These two chairs are sitting chairs. So if anybody needs to sit down.
Thank you so much.
But otherwise, here, okay, one of my favorite, I have to. I love
Yes,
this.
please.
I love this thing.
Oh,
I love
sorry
this.
there.
We used to cook in here. But
Oh,
our
wow.
chimney now, a chimney doesn't do what a chimney's supposed to do, so.
Followed by the pound sign.
What do you think?
Well, you hang something from it.
Yep. What do you
Bread.
think? Nope, not bread.
Meat,
Meat, some type of meat.
fish.
Nope.
Well,
Dry.
is it customary? Is that piece of equipment
This is
customary to our
original.
area?
Well, it's customary to anybody who liked pigeon. It's a pigeon roaster or
Because
small
that's why-
game roaster.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, that's why Shot Tower was built. To make shot for game because it was such a big industry.
Mhm, yeah.
No shit.
Shot and for the fort, for the militia
Sure,
and
but
whatnot
yeah.
as well. But yeah, you have 4 brace of pigeon. You know, and if you call it squab, you could charge $15 extra. And the
Wow.
school, it's really good. I've had it.
I had no
It's not bad. But there you go. That is an original piece, which unfortunately I can't use.
So did the fire? You would start the fire in there?
No, that's the bread oven.
That's the bread oven,
That would have
okay.
been the beehive oven. That's taken
Okay.
out and boarded up. But it did take 3 to 4 hours to heat up.
Yeah.
So Cook's busy day would have probably been a Saturday or Friday, depending on the family. A door or board soaked in water stacked with bricks would have served to close it up. But everything else here is really, really shallow. So I'm
So-
not
Okay.
This is the oven for the house.
this is the stove, the oven, the
It must have
microwave.
been extremely hot in here.
It could
Look
have
how
been.
small this room is.
But you open the windows top and bottom.
Sure, but I mean,
They're-
like, we were talking about how things were built for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Holy mackerel, this is.
I think that's one of the reasons why the ceilings are so high.
But so where?
Oh, I see that, yeah.
Because that's like you said, it's very shallow. So the fire was just
The
in
fire was just inside. But as you see, now I don't know what type of floor Mary had.
Okay.
Could have been whitewashed, it could have just been hard packed earth.
Okay.
But with the brick here, as you can see, we were able to cook outside the
Right.
hearth, especially with a lot of our other items here. We've got our Dutch oven, which is great. Our kick toaster, this is my toaster. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you got to really pay attention because if you don't, you get nice toasty brown on one side and toasty burnt on the other.
And then, like you were saying, I don't think it took a lot of heat to do this.
No, huh?
Because it's so compact that it was
Mhm.
a conventional oven.
Yeah, and the reflecting oven, of course. The highest heat would be on the fire side, but then it would reflect
Yeah.
towards the back of the meat as well, and turn that and such.
Man, all the
And
puppies that were
George,
just
this
like-
is George. He's my nutcracker.
Oh, that's
There's a debate as to whether he's period or reproduction. I don't care. He's cute. Yeah.
interesting.
It's George. Okay, well, I can get back to the
Oh,
desk.
yes.
And if you got any questions, write them down. Come bring them back.
Oh, we'll have some. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
guys for coming. This is
Oh, we
really-
love
this
it.
is a thrill. All right.
I can't imagine cooking dinner in this heated hellhole.
I just
You be sweating.
You would die. You would die in this. I mean, this room. My back is against the wall. Roughly, how far do you think that is? So.
Probably about a 10 by 10.
Here's 6, right? 12 feet.
Yeah, 12 by 12.
You're roasting in here. You light this house. You light this on fire. Let's move on.
Let you get out from behind the camera.
So, and point it out, there's a stove in this room as well.
Probably a fireplace.
Well, no, so I'm just saying, fireplace, but
Let's go.
but like, imagine like you're saying, it's so hot in here,
Sure.
and then there's one in there.
And she's talking about opening windows. You ever been in Baltimore in the middle of fucking August? Shit. You can open every window. Oh my God, look how narrow this doorway is.
Mary?
Oh my God. My shoulders barely, I mean, look at this. I take up the whole room.
We didn't make it for Sam Squatches like you.
Sam Squatches.
Hope you have strong wood because I'm coming to that floor.
Easy.
Oh,
We don't need to be
jeez.
talking about
You're
strong
going
wood right now.
backwards.
I know, but it's just cool. It is cool though. Wow.
I hope there's no ghosts in here.
Oh, there's definitely ghosts in here.
Wonder if they use lead paint.
You don't go that way. You're gonna see the flag in there.
We're going. Hey, here's Baltimore in 1752. I've seen this picture before. That's supposed to be the inner harbor.
Jesus, barely your way through.
Why is the floor so plasticky? Is
They're
that
probably
like?
protecting the wood.
Is that like the old? Is that like a rug?
Probably the shackle lock.
She was all skinny when she lived in Philly, and then she came to Baltimore, and then
That's what them Baltimores do.
put some girth on there. It's all right, Mary. I
Because we
do
like
too.
the girls a bit. Chugga, chugga, chugga.
Every room has a fireplace. It must have
Yeah.
been time period for how cold it must have been during the winter. I bet there was. I mean, obviously they had no insulation like we have today. So I bet when the wind blew, it blew right on through.
As we're yawning.
This is crazy. This stairs kind of like.
They kind of look like they're leaning a little bit,
Absolutely.
a little to the left.
How the hell am I getting up there?
You're walking.
Too bad the camera's over because when he goes through it, you're gonna miss the shot.
One at a time. You should have more than two people on this thing.
Well, do you see the big crack over there?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my God!
Slaves room.
you hear that?
It,
Oh, look, she was Jewish.
oh my God!
Can somebody hit 37 on the machine thingy and tell us what that was for?
She's
Oh.
Jewish. It's a menorah.
What, this is the slaves' room.
How do you know that?
Because it was on the thing.
They lived really well.
Yeah. It's even a slave's room. That's the basement.
No, it said on the thing that her 13-year-old enslaved person.
I'm sorry. That command isn't valid.
Starting to have a very weird recollection of history.
Item number followed by the count.
That is one lumpy bed.
Hang up. Back later. I'm sorry. That command isn't valid. Please try again. Enter another item number. Followed
Oh, it's a waterbed.
so you can use it. Enter back later.
Party, let's go.
I must be doing something wrong because it's not coming through. 37.
The number's back downstairs again.
No, I was calling the right number. I heard his voice.
Is that the thing where you put the coal in and then you put it under your bed to keep it warm?
A sheet warmer, and you're looking for the thing that looks like a pan. I know exactly what you're talking about. When I was here as a child.
What is that?
That's
Is that a
great.
rat trap?
I doubt it.
So I have a question.
That's a chamber pot. You poop in that.
So let me ask you a question.
You poop in that.
Stop. You said this is the slaves' room?
Yeah.
Did they join the military while they were there?
Yes.
Oh, this might be the room that she rented out to the person. Oh, he must have been Jewish.
Armistead.
No.
What's it say on the door?
Oh.
Sewell Memorial Room, furnished by the early American antiques. Nothing.
All right.
In the museum thing, it said that she rented her room out in the house to help make money.
I think that's a polite way of saying something else. Yeah.
Oh my God, you think she was a hooker?
Look, another fireplace. Another fireplace.
Oh, I don't like that. Kids are crying.
These were some. Oh, there's one right there. 26 is a.
This is the hooker room.
26 is a pan. Is
Yep,
a
there's
sheet
the
warmer.
sheet warmer, bed warmer.
She is a hooker one.
This is the hooker room. This is where Mary did all her.
This was a lot. This is a lot of pissed off people. Look, there's no bedding. It's just hay, just thrown in there.
See? And she could bring friends over and they could do 2 times the hooking.
I do not like this creek. I'm just letting you know.
You poop in that too.
Why don't you give it a whirl?
What's that? What's that on the wall?
It says Maryland State.
No, no, that.
Fire detector.
No,
Smoke
this.
detector.
Looks like what do they call that? Bead Mary, Mother
Oh,
Rosemary's.
Rosemary.
It's a rosary.
That's what I said.
Rosemary's a herb.
Shut up and don't judge.
That's
My religion, we have rosemary.
Why is that chair so low?
These people weren't big. If I was walking in here at this time, they would think I was an oddity. Yeah. 6 foot tall? Yeah.
Yeah, they would put you in a circus.
You'd have to go on the second hooker bed.
I'm going to go see what's upstairs.
That protected her knees.
Oh, stop it.
You're not allowed up there.
She's a national treasure. You notice how this went dim, dark, as soon as the babysitter went away.
So what was this room?
Tasha immediately, poop, shit,
This might be
cock,
the room
balls, ooh,
Mom and Dad aren't home anymore.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hooker room number 3.
There's a lot of weird steps, though.
This is where the preacher lived.
The preacher?
The pastor.
What preacher lived here?
I don't know.
You just put a preacher, a soldier.
Every room has a fireplace. I'm just pointing it out.
Oh, can you imagine waking up and walking across? I love that sound.
No, what would be piss me off is that you would wake up out of your bed cold, and then you'd have to go to the bathroom, and it would be just ice cold. It would just be so unbearable.
Things with these fireplaces and how they're just so.
This is so gorgeous.
Like the fact that the logs are so far into the room.
Yeah.
Like, look how much of you can't. Like, how much of a hazard was that back in the day, where it's just like smoke, carbon monoxide, just the ability for
The embers. I mean, this is wood flooring with wood bedding with straw for.
and like just a little bit of that brick there, kind of protecting it. It's just. What a wild time!
What a wild time. Bunch of 5 foot tall renegades.
There's a lot of bedrooms
It's a house.
and a kitchen. Where did they make this flag?
Downstairs. You didn't see the room?
It just looked like a little living room.
Who brought this wall? The fire extinguisher was there at that time, too. Can't do it.
All right.
Somebody needs to go with her. Did anybody know that a house has many bedrooms?
I don't like these stairs. I mean, they are leaning, creaking.
Make sure you have the camera ready.
I'm gonna go down way before you because it's gonna be like an Indiana Jones and the Temple of
I just watched the movie the Italian Job, where they broke a safe through the floor. We're gonna go to the second level. It's just gonna be Sterling's feet dangling out.
So it's right over there is the flag room.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm not impressed.
Tour over. Get out of here. It's done.
I just thought it would be more like
Just imagine so.
She did it by hand.
A flag that enormous
that big in this tiny little room.
in
Yeah,
this
be
room.
respectful.
Yeah.
Can't be respectful.
She did it by hand.
She
I know,
ran a
it's awesome.
business out of this house. That's a
I know, the hooker room.
What was the last thing you did by hand? Never mind.
There we go. Oh, sorry, Steve. Yeah, look at this.
Why are you apologizing?
They go to the left, and then the door
I didn't
goes to the right.
apologize.
You see that?
It's just very.
Look, I mean, God bless it for staying as long as it did.
So officially, Tasha has labeled every room the hooker room. So this was an active house.
I can only imagine. I truly can't.
We, the professional members of this group, have great respect.
And we,
I
appreciate this opportunity.
do you understand?
I do too. I'm just
Wait,
playing.
she said earlier this was not the original house. This was rebuilt.
yes, well, the bricks are the original. They just rebuilt everything.
So I'm standing on original. That's what I'm getting at. Is like you got to think back that this is a house built in the 1700s.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's crazy. That's what's wrong. You got poop.
There's two of them upstairs.
Poop face. She got that poop face.
No, you said this is not the original house.
Well, I thought that's what she said. I thought she said.
You know, they tore it. No, it's not the original stuff. They tore it down, and then the brick is the original. Everything inside is rebuilt.
Just so confused.
Yeah, I gotta re-ask that question.
It's very nicely.
You want to go outside and see what else is out there? Is this the only house we're allowed in?
I think so.
I'm surprised we're allowed in this one.
Yeah, especially a fat guy.
I see why they only have 2 tours a year. Let's slow it down. You notice what you don't see? You don't see any of the old carpentry. You don't see any nails. I guess if this isn't time period, I don't know.
Well, it's drywall.
I don't think it is. Just look right there.
It's not drywall.
Plaster, though.
All right, cool.
Ancient plaster.
Ancient plaster. Did you get the Pickersgill?
Well, what you needed to be loud.
You see how small the house is, right?
It's not enormous.
All right. And sorry, not an entrance. Please continue along the end of the brick walkway. That's where we just came from.
Correct.
All right, so I guess that's it. You want to do a wrap up? What's the significance behind this state?
This flag?
No, the states. Because this is very modern because it's got all the states in it.
I like how it's got.
This map is dedicated to the memory of... No, that's the guy who donated the money.
Every state's got a different stone. If you look at it, every state's got a different stone.
Oh, you think they're period stones like that? Like this came from, and this came from.
In my mind, you would, if you're trying to replicate, you get a stone from each of those states that kind of represents that state. So, whatever this stone is here for Utah, that might be quarried out of Utah, maybe. And that's my.
It would be cool. We gotta ask when we get back. Oh, here's another thing.
That would be really neat.
Mosaic of the continental United States. Each state contributes a native stone. You're a nerdy asshole.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're 100% right. Yeah, right there. Each state contributes a native stone. God, you need a hobby. You need a hobby.
What was Maryland's stone?
Debt.
Sand?
Oh, look what they did to DC. This is quartz?
I think so.
Who knows? I don't know. Now we gotta figure out what stone is from Maryland. Look at that. Look at that.
Sunbathing. It's just glorious. Just luscious.
Oh
Just
my
absorbing
God,
rays.
that's
Just look at
disturbing.
those creamy thighs. Just absorbing the light.
He's advertising for
Just behold
the
the
Pickersgill
splendor.
Booker House.
Just
Sneak up. Don't wake it up.
Don't wake it up.
Don't wake it up.
His shoes.
I dare you to kick him square in the nuts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody want to take a guess why there's 6 flagpoles?
Well, you got the city flag.
City, state, country, 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 country.
the other renditions of the flag, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but why would they fly? Well, it is the flag house, I guess. Yeah. I'm going to ask that question when I get inside. I will tell you, it's hard to believe that this is right here. You never knew this was here, did you?
I knew there was something down here. I didn't know it was right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that there was a flag house.
Sure. You notice how this went dim, dark, as soon as the babysitter went away?
So what was this room?
Tasha immediately, poop, shit,
This might be the
cock
room that they
balls, ooh, ooh.